What's up, guys? Welcome back to This Can't Lead a Group Chat Summer Secrets Edition, Episode 3. Hi.
You are now listening to This Can't Lead a Group Chat. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. This Can't Lead a Group Chat.
Now welcome back.
It's not that serious, trust me. I know that.
You think you know messy or? Good thing you don't get paid for thinking. I do this shit for the girls and the gays. Understand that. I might do it for your nigga too. I might. Let's get into some things.
Alright, guys. Welcome back to this week's episode. Now, welcome back to the group chat. Hi. I know it's been a minute since I did an episode, since I've been back on this whole podcast wave and shit like that. I apologize. You know, like I don't really be apologizing like that, but girl, I don't like apologizing like that. So if I apologize to you, bitch, just know I mean it. I apologize, guys. That I have not been as consistent when it came to this podcast thing. I'm gonna get into a little later in this episode, or actually in a couple minutes, because this episode not gonna be that long. Like, I want this episode to be no longer than 30 minutes. That's my whole wave that I'm going for up until September 22nd, because I will be filming, because it's technically summer still. Like, even though it's August 14th and we're in August, technically it's still summer. So, babes, charge to the game. But I will be trying to give you guys 2 episodes a week, one on Tuesday, one on Thursday, allegedly. Wait, girl, I'm giving too many promises, and I'm already just like, wait. We'll see how things go. But as of right now, I think I want to give y'all episodes Tuesdays and Thursdays, only because I kind of played in the summer. And I want to make up for it. Like, I'm apologizing. Like, I'm going to apologize first, and then I'm going to actually show you my actions by giving y'all 2 episodes a week. Hi, how are y'all? Yeah, and also the reason, like I said, I'm finna get to it now. The reason I just have not been as consistent when it came to this whole podcast thing is because, no shade, I started my Love Island thing over this summer, like June-ish. Whenever Love Island came on, I did my pyramids. I did not expect those to blow up at all. Like, when I seen them thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s likes, people coming to my lives, sending gifts, dropping galleys, dropping galley wallies, dropping the lions, dropping the cubs, like, I was gagged. And I feel like any of y'all would be gagged too. Y'all would be gagged too if a galley was dropped on your head, or if a baby cub was dropped on your head. Like, no shade. And this is coming from somebody that had 900 followers in the beginning of the summer, and now I'm currently sitting at 5,000 plus followers. You see what I mean? Like, this is like, it was a lot of change going on in the summer. On top of that, I was working my job still. I was still at Amazon, which I now am not. I did quit Amazon in the summer, more so specifically for myself, but I'll be lying to myself if I said I didn't quit it because of TikTok as well. TikTok Live was going so good, so well. I was making coins. Lenny, go get my coin. I was making coins. I ain't talking about 1 coin, 2 coin, 3 coin, 4 coins. I was making a bunch of coins, babes. So, yeah, it's just, I was tired of Amazon. I was tired of giving Amazon my time, sweat, energy, all of that. Like, I'd rather give that to something that I know is going to pay off in an end. And I know some people are going, girl, how the fuck TikTok going to pay off in the end? Well, let me tell you how, sweetheart. I'm a business marketing major. So my whole thing when it comes to, like, my degree and shit like that, what I want to do as far as when it comes to real life, I want to deal with, like, marketing. Like, I want to market my favorite, like, items that I use on a day-to-day basis, work in corporate world, still do my own influencer thing, still do my own podcasting, still do my own social media digital footprint thing, and shit like that. So, like, it's helping me in that aspect. Like, so, and also I'm making coin from it. Like, I would have seen if I was not making coin from TikTok at all, and I'm just motherfucking, what is it called? I'm just raw dogging it. Like, no, I'm not raw dogging it. I'm walking. So that's what I've been doing this summer. I kind of been inside this summer. Like, yes, I started to go to the gym in the beginning of the summer. I was so consistent. Oh my gosh. I was so consistent. Like, I was gym. And then I just stopped. And no shade, when you stop going to the gym that one time, no shade, everything changes. Because it's like, so you say you're not going to the gym just one time this week. Next thing you know, you never been to the gym since. Like, that's literally what's me. Like, I literally missed the gym one time, then I missed it 2 times. I said, okay, girl, I was just doubling, give it to next week. Next week out here, girl, I ain't doubling up there. girl, I canceled. I can't do it no more. So like, yeah, that's what I was doing over the summer. Also I have a new cut, new color, new dye. Hi. It's low cut. It's light pink. I will show you guys right now, but I kind of have hat hair right now. And if y'all don't know what hat hair is, it's basically how your hair looks when it's under that hat. I mean, it's not that hard to like grasp onto, but anyways, that's what that is. I'll show you guys a little bit later. If you follow me on social media at Can't Lead a GC, CantLeaveGC, Can't Lead a GC on all platforms, whether it's on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, even YouTube, all of that. It's on all of that. So if you want to go see, it's on there. No shade. I have my hair a little later in a couple more episodes, but yeah, hi. What else I've been doing this summer? What y'all been doing this summer? What y'all been up to this summer? Have this summer been giving summer vibes? Like, has it really been giving like, yeah, like, girl, I've been outside this summer. This one of the best summers. This is summer I know I'm counting on. Like, was it that summer for y'all? Or was y'all like really inside chilling? Like, y'all was inside chilling, watching Love Island, eating, laying down, sleeping. Like, what was y'all doing? Like, let me know. But anyways, that was that. But in today's episode, we'll be talking about online friends versus IRL friends. Yes, IRL. Like, I don't know where or when we started saying IRL, but I guess that's cool. You're a cool kid if you say IRL. You're pretty cool if you say it. I know we've been abbreviating in text messages and shit like that, but I guess we say it in IRL now. Hi. We'll be talking about online friends versus them. And honestly, the whole like discourse on it, I've been sitting online a lot lately. I know this always been a conversation when it comes to conversations. Like the whole, why do my online friends support me, support my brand, or support my whatever I got going on as far as content? Why they support me more than my bitches that's next to me? My bitches in real life, my bitches that's actually like real deal, real friend. And then also we'll be talking about the whole people saying online friends are not real friends. Those not your friends for real. That's your friend. That is my friend, actually. And I feel like I had to disagree because I feel like it's a lot of online friends that I met originally online and they were cool as fuck. And I didn't eventually met them in person. Like, but regardless, they were still my friends. Whether I met them in person or not, I don't care. And yeah, and then later in this episode, we'll be getting to the jam of the week. Yes, we are still doing jam of the week. It's been a lot of new music coming out, and honestly, I've been in my melodic era. Like, even though I still listen to my pop, R&B, hip hop, rap, and shit like that, I just been in my melodic era. Like, yes, I wanna. And you could put a little versatile on it too if you want to, but like that's just been me, and that's really it. Because like I said, this episode is gonna be 30 minutes. It's gonna be 30 minutes max. I'm helping you guys, and y'all helping me out. Because realistically, I feel like when I did them hour episodes, people were watching them. However, I feel like right now, because I'm still kind of building this community and this like support system and shit like that, I kind of just want to make it easy for you guys and make it easy for myself too. Like, okay, like we gonna like it's easy for both of us, all right? That way, like, I'm not sitting in the front of these cameras and these lights and editing hour-long episodes when in reality, bitches not even watching 10 minutes, 10 seconds of it. So we're gonna make it 30 minutes and we're gonna make the best of the best. Hi. Okay. First things first. Where have I been? Where have I been? When it came to, like I said, when it came to this whole when it came to this whole summer, I'm a marketing major. I started out as a management major, business management. I feel like I was kind of thrown into the business management by default because back in the day, I'm only 21 though, but back in the day, when I was like high school era, I was a manager at Checkers, right? Fuck Checkers though. I was a manager at Checkers, and I was kind of thrown into that manager field by default. Just because I was so good at what I did, like when like when you a badass bitch and you do your work and you get the shit done, you so good at it, and bitches always ask you how you do this, how you do that. They just saw that. They knew how I was giving it up. So they was like, "Son, we're gonna make you a manager," and I said, "Well, give me the dollar, and you can make me a manager." They gave me the dollar. I said, "Okay." I was playing. I don't want to be a manager. I was playing. I like the dollar, but I don't want to be a manager. I feel like the manager role, It was cute while it lasted. However, I was still young. So I was managing. I would be like 18 managing bitches. It's like 30, 40, 28, 29. Like, imagine you that. Wait. No shade. No shade. Imagine like you're that old, but you're having to listen to somebody like that's 18 or 17 years old on the shift. Like, I know for a fact most bitches was looking at me. I'm not listening to that little nigga on GTA. Wait, I'm not going live. Wait, I'm just recording. But then I know they was like, I'm not listening to that nigga. Like, huh? Like, what, bitch? I'm like, bitch, you could be my child. Like, you could be my grandchild. Get out my face. Like, I feel like this type of set it was given. But anyways, back to the whole management thing. I feel like I was kind of thrown into that by default. So when it came to college, because I did not know what I wanted to do in college, I just knew I wanted to go to college because I don't know. Like, I just knew it was going to be something here that, I would grasp towards. Because it was, girl, it was so many things I wanted to be growing up, girl. We went from I wanted to be a lawyer to being a chef to being an influencer to, well, I guess we're an influencer now. But yeah, girl, we went to them three things. Like, girl, I wanted to be a lawyer, chef, and now we at the influencer stage. Like, girl, how'd that work out? I guess YouTuber was, but I guess we're still in the influencer bag right now. But yeah, I kind of was throwing the business management by default. So I said, when I went to college, I'm just majoring in business management because I did not want to go into college undecided, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't want to really come here like on some, okay, I know a lot of people come here undecided and they find out what they want to do. But I knew like the majors that they was offering when I saw them, I said, it's not many things that I'm just like, okay, I want a degree in this and I can make money from this and I can actually see myself in this world and no. So I did business management. I know I had some background knowledge on business management to a certain degree. Like, I had the street knowledge. I just need the book knowledge. You know what I mean? So yeah, then this summer, fast forward to this summer, I changed it over to marketing because when I was advertising my podcast or promoting my podcast, I noticed like I would get like certain compliments from certain people and people just like compliment everything that I did when it came to the whole podcast, whether they like the podcast or not, whether they even click the video or click the podcast episode. One thing bitches always gave me was my 10s when it came to a photo shoot for my podcast or when it came to the promotion for my podcast. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm on some, wait, I was taking that in. I was like, oh, wait, I did kind of eat that, did I? I did kind of eat that, didn't I? No shade. So I was like, let me go into the marketing field because I feel like, by default, I was in management, but I feel like by heart, by choice, I'm going to do like marketing. Like, I like advertising shit. I like selling shit. You know what I mean? So after that, I ended up changing it over to marketing. Yeah, so I was doing my marketing classes over the summer. Like I said, I was doing my Love Island content. Like, that was one of my marketing strategies. I'm not going to lie. This a little summer secret. This summer secret number one. One of my marketing strategies to, like, get people to, like, come to my page and, like, just based off initial, like, thing, like when you first see me initially, it's like Love Island, and I feel like I knew Love Island was going to be big because the last season in the summer, like, it was pretty big, and I feel like there's just like one big thing that happens towards the summertime, and if I'm gonna do a season in the summertime, let me try to find some type of way to get people to my page. Let me gain some followers. Let me gain some likes. And even if they don't like my content, I know like out of 5,000 people, I know some of them going to like the content. I'm not expecting all 5,000 to like it, but I'm expecting some, at least 5. Like, I would be happy even if like 10 liked it, girls, because we didn't have many to like it like before then. You know what I mean? So like that was one of my marketing strategies to get people to come to my page and come to like, discover who I am, my personality. Because like when I do pyramids, it would be nothing but me, my mic, and my pyramid. And that's the same thing when it comes to my podcast. It's me, my mic. It's not a pyramid. I mean, I'll do a pyramid if I want a pyramid, but it's not a pyramid. But, still same on me. Hi, and me, my personality, and my, shebang, shang. Yeah, so I was doing my little Love Island thing. I did the little pyramids, and then I ended up started doing the lives because I was like, wait, it's money on live, so let me start going live and shit like that. Like I said, I was working out this summer. I quit Amazon. A lot of people is not going to get why I quit Amazon. It's kind of like one of them things where, you have a married couple, like a scenario, like let's say you have a married couple and a married couple would never go to a single person that's never been married before about relationship advice. Same thing when it comes to content creation. I would not sit up here and ask anybody that has not ever created content, what should I do? Should I keep the job or not? No shade, respectfully. That's just me though, personally. Because people don't know like the time and energy you put into content and how much it could take, like how far it could take you if you're actually passionate and if you really, 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 really want to do it. And I really, 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 really want to do it. Like, no shade. Like, this is something I genuinely feel like I can be passionate about, or I am passionate about. Like, I don't mind sitting down, editing videos, finding new ways to market strategy. Like, I don't mind that shit. You know what I mean? What else did I do this summer? I was inside, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, but that's enough about me. What I did this summer. And last but not least, let me wrap this little whole where I've been at segment up. Where I'm at mentally, honestly, is just do it, bitch. I'm feeling like Nike, bitch. I'm just do it. If I want to post that content and post that video, even though I feel like I look a little busted, injured, or my hair's not done, my hair's not cut, bitch, just do it. Just post it, cause I feel like it's nothing to lose right now. I'm at a point in my life where I feel like it's nothing to lose. Like, what am I losing? Like, bitch, I'm literally finna be out of college in a minute. And I have yet to skyrocket off the social media shit. Like, no shade. Like, I have yet to, like, get in my bag when it came to this shit. So it's like on some no shit. I have nothing to lose. Like, I genuinely have to get in my bag. Just like, I literally have to. I have to put this album out. Like, I have to. Like, the single's not finished, but I have to put this album out. So I feel like that's kind of where I'm at. And it's like on some, that's why I'm like, I'm giving y'all 2 episodes a week. I'm not trying to rush it, obviously. I'm still going to give y'all like the creativity side of everything. It's just more so like on some the sitting on content, because I recorded 2 podcast episodes in the summer that I was supposed to post, but I end up not posting because I said, girl, I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. I don't know. So it's like on some, I'm gonna still get the content done and shit like that, and it's still gonna be good. It's just now I'm be on some, okay, I'm actually gonna post it. Like, girl, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm posting. So that's where I'm at mentally. Just do it. And I feel like y'all should just do it too. Like, if y'all watching this, hearing this, wherever y'all at, just do it. No shade. I hate that. I feel like I say this every time I come on social media, but it's like real deal. Just do it. Like, when I went on the live thing, like, honestly, I went in not even knowing that I could make money from TikTok live. Actually, I did know I could make money. It's just I didn't know I could make the money that I made. I just thought, girl, if I got a rose here and there, there'd be a couple skins, no, y'all could make over 100, 200, $500 a week on TikTok if y'all wanted to. Y'all didn't hear from me though. Wait, y'all didn't hear from me though. Y'all didn't hear from me though. That's another summer secret. Hi. So yeah, let's just get to the actual topic because, girl, I'm running my mouth and da-da-da. So today's actual topic, we're currently sitting at 17 minutes. Okay. Today's actual topic, we're going to get into online friends versus IRL friends. Ugh, I hate saying IRL, like in real life. I'm just saying in real life. I can't. A lot of people try to downplay online friends for some reason. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if that's a trend going on. I don't know if that's like a rage bait. Bitches love rage baiting on social media now, no shade. But hey, get it how you live. No shade, queen. We ain't mad. Why do people think because you met a bitch online that they're not your actual friend? Like, where did that even come up from? Like, I get that some people think that, you know, sometimes you do have to meet somebody physically to really catch up their vibe, because honestly, what they may seem on social media, it may not be in person. However, I feel like if you've been friends with somebody over online for like months or years or something like that, I feel like they're just as a friend as their in real life friend. It's just they're a different type of friend. You know what I mean? It's like you have certain groups when you have certain groups you can place your friends in. You know what I mean? And that's something I also learned growing up because I'm currently 21. I have certain friends I go to the club with, but I may not hold a study session with. I have friends that I may hold a study session with, but I may not go to Chili's with. I have certain friends I would go to Chili's with, but I wouldn't go to the Bahamas with. Like, it's just certain things that, you know, you have to group certain friends into. And I feel like that's just one of them things, like, that's your online friend. Now, obviously, yes, you do have them all-star friends. Shout out to my all-star bitches out there, because all-star bitches can do all of them. You can do bop, 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 and still clear your set. Like, no shade. Shout out to them bitches, because there's not many of those girls out there. But also, I feel like when it comes to like the comparison, when it comes to online friends versus in real life friends, I feel like I want to talk about the whole brand aspect. Like, when you're starting a brand or starting anything online, starting posting content or some shit like that, I feel like online friends may support you more than in real life friend, only because of the simple fact, these online friends, they met you online. They met you in a space where they found maybe what you was doing interesting, like whatever you posted was interesting to them, or whatever that you were doing to gravitate them towards you, they fucked with. Just sort of like an in real life friend. However, when they met you online, it's like they was already like kind of supporting you by liking it, commenting it, texting you, shit like that. They're already making the initiative, like, trying to get you out there without even knowing. Because honestly, when it comes to online friends, I feel like anything is engagement. Anything. Them liking, them commenting, hey, like, where you get this from? That's engagement at the end of the day. So I feel like when they meet you online, they're already interested in what you're doing. As far as when you met your friend in real life, y'all may have met like a while back, or y'all may have met like, in a different space. And honestly, 9 times out of 10, bitches that's your friend in real life currently right now, I feel like sometimes y'all just have them just to have them, or just to be there. And what I mean when I say that, some people that y'all consider a friend, y'all don't even have the same interests anymore. Like, y'all probably had the same interest maybe a couple months ago, or maybe a year ago, or some shit like that. But like, I feel like some people are still friends with the people they're friends with because of the simple fact they just care for them and they like them a lot. But they don't have any interest. Like, they just currently are not in the same headspace, or they're not in the same space, period, mentally or physically. So, yeah, that's why I feel like this when it comes to like supporting brands and sort of supporting things. Cause like, I feel like when it came to my podcast, like, good example. When it came to my podcast, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, we have 21 minutes. When it when it came to my podcast, I'm not gonna lie. It did feel like certain in real life friends. I'm not gonna say all of them. And also, let me say this: if it don't apply, let it fly. If it don't apply, let it fly. Because I don't got time to be explaining to everybody what I meant when I said this. If they clip me, if they see this part of the episode, if I clip this to put it on my page, like, I don't need everybody text me also, girl, what you mean by this? Look, bitch, girl, clearly I wasn't talking about you. But now that since I'm talking about you, if it applied, then babe, go ahead. Put on the shoe, Cinderella. Like, no shade. I wasn't even talking about you, but if you feeling hit, put on the shoe, babes. But yeah, when it just comes to whole little, like, my podcast, I'm not gonna lie, most of my friends, they don't watch podcasts, so I really didn't hold it to them like on some, them like supporting me the full 9. Like, they may have like reposted the first, like, flyer for my cover art for like the actual season, or like they may like the first one, or might comment on the second one. They might. However, they're not going to do it for every single thing. They're not going to engage on every single post that you have on your story. They're not going to engage on this. They're not going to engage. They're not going to like. They're not going to like repost every. They're not going to do all of that. Versus an online friend that met you online and they saw you working towards your podcast, and they saw me like on some, like, I actually watch podcasts. I love this podcast. They're going to actually engage with everything you do. They're going to actually repost. They're going to actually, watch, give you the stars, recommend it to people. Like, they're gonna actually do shit like that. You know what I mean? And that's only because they're interested in shit like that. You know what I mean? That's why I kind of see when it comes to the whole support thing, because I don't expect all my friends to support every single thing that I'm doing. If that makes sense, I feel like they can support in the beginning. Oh, let me rephrase that. Hold on, rewind, Savannah. Hold on. They can support in the beginning, like, as far as like support the ideal of it. Like, so, this is my friend, so I'm gonna support him regardless if he was selling feet pics, candy, chicken wings, clothes, like anything. Like, I feel like I would support it initially just because it's my friend. Now, as far as supporting it throughout the whole thing, I feel like, okay, this is not my cup of tea, so I can't really get into that shebang or that shebang. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. But it's like on some, I don't know. I just feel like the initial support is always more important than anything. Cause I don't expect everybody to support the podcast, because everybody don't listen to podcasts. I don't put the gun to the head and say, go listen to my podcast, knowing damn well it's an hour and 30 minutes long, and you never listen to a podcast every day in your life. Now I'm telling you, go listen to one because I'm doing one. Like, no, wasn't anything, obviously, and I will say I don't want to like sit up here and not like discuss this topic without mentioning it is, but like also some people that have secret animosity, monitoring spirit, people don't like to see you upgrade. They like to see where you're currently at with them, and where they may be currently at is where you probably was currently at. But because you're moving up and you're leveling up and you're not at the same level that friend probably still was at, they're probably just like, I'm not gonna say they're not supportive of that, but it's just like y'all not on the same space anymore. Y'all not in the same space no longer. Y'all no longer in the same space. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Y'all no longer in the same space. And that's literally just that. I don't think it's too much to even think about. Yes, like I said, you do have the monitoring spirits. Y'all need to watch out for those. But online friends are just as real as in real life friends. No shade. And we need to stop trying to shit on those people, because sometimes some people may feel more comfortable with their online friends more so than their in real life friends. And that's just how I feel. So, bitch, get out my face. If you want to fight about it, we can fight about it. And yeah. Oh, also I want to say, only reason I was covering this topic as well, because I feel like I met a lot of online friends on TikTok alone that I feel like they cool. Like, they're supporting what the fuck I got going on. Like, when it came to TikTok battling or TikTok gifts or like my TikTok content, shit like that, they were supporting me. I'm not saying my in real life friend wasn't, but I'm just saying they were supporting me just as much as my in real life friends. That's all I'm saying. Or if not more, that's all I'm saying. Like, I'm meeting these people in certain fields. Like, if we're, that's another thing. Oh, girl, I'm running this mouth. Wait, I'm running this mouth. I'm running this mouth. I'm running this mouth. I'm running this mouth. Girl, I gotta wrap this up. This is my last one, though. This my last one. Yes, like I was telling, even when it came to the TikTok field, I feel like that's a good example. If I'm going to the TikTok field and shit like that, and I'm meeting like a lot of friends in the TikTok field that's doing the same thing, I'm doing the TikTok battles, they doing the TikTok battles, they doing the series, I'm doing the series and shit like that. Obviously, they're going to 9 times out of 10 support me more than my in real life friends, because they're in the same field I'm in. Like, this the same workplace. Like, we're working together. We're co-workers right now, right? And sometimes you become friends with your co-workers. And I feel like it just seems a little bit more supportive, considering they know what the fuck you got going on. They know what you want to do. They know what they want to do. Y'all kind of have the same similar interest at hand. It's like, it just makes sense. And I'm not saying like my real life friends never came into for like my TikTok battles or shit like that. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to in real life friends and online friends, it's just 9 times out of 10, the online friend is going to support you in that field a little bit more than, their in real life friend. That's all I'm saying. And there's nothing wrong with that. No shade. All right, that's enough of that. If y'all want to hear more about the topic, just let me know. Comment in the comment section, wherever this is at. We can go into more detail about it. I will hold like live discussions on my TikTok about it. And blase. Let's get into the gem of the week. Okay, my gem of the week this week, I'm going to have to give it to Lotto. No shade. I'm just going to give it to Big Mama, straight up like that. Like, girl, I'm looking at the time and girl, we running out of time. But it's Big Mama, no shade. It's okay with Doja Cat. And like I said, it's because I'm in my melodic bag. Like, I'm really loving the whole and then stop a verse or two on that bitch. Chef's kiss, hi. Like, I don't know. That's why I'm really fucking with her music. I'm fucking with Doja Cat music. I'm fucking with any melodic sounds. Like, I love when females like rap and they sing as well. Nicki has a couple of those as well. I'm just really fucking with that whole vibe. And I feel like as far as when it comes to Lotto, when it comes to Big Mama, I need to go listen to that if y'all know this already. I feel like any song on that album I can click and I will instantly click. Wait, no pun intended. I said I can instantly click that album and it would instantly click. Yeah. And it's because, like, I don't know, like, sometimes I be in that mood where I don't know what type of sound I want to listen to when I'm listening to music, or when I, like, start listening to music. And I'm on I don't know what I want to listen to. And then, boom, I go to Big Mama album. I can turn on that. I can turn on Hostage. I can turn on Gimme That. I can turn on Naked. I can turn on Make Me. I can turn on Okay. That's 6 songs. Like, I can turn on either one of those songs, and I would feel like I would be fine with starting right there when it comes to me starting what I'm gonna listen to for the day. You know what I mean? That's just me. That's just my gem of the week. I love Big Lotto. That's my girl. And also she's going on tour with Doja Cat. I don't know. I might have to go to see that. No shade. Like, obviously Doja Cat can perform her ass off, and on top of that, we get Big Mama too. Hi, we don't mind. Like, yes. But anyways, guys, that's this episode. This came through the group chat Summer Secrets Edition. Let me know what you guys felt about this episode, the topic, the conversation. Make sure y'all leave a comment a like, 5 stars, share it with your friends, share it to your mammy, share it to your baby daddy, baby mama, share it to your online friend, your fake friend, your in real life friend, know what's going on. Go share it to anybody you need to share it to. Make sure you guys follow me on all socials for the group chat. So you can stay in contact or stay updated to everything I'm doing. Can't lead a GC. All right, kind of spelled it. Should I spell it again? I spell it one more time. CANTLEAVETHEGC. Can't lead a GC, babes. And I will see you guys in the next episode, which will probably be in a couple days. Girl, I'm trying to be mysterious. I'm trying to think, girl, when will this episode be posted? This episode going to be posted on Tuesday. Mark my words. Hold on, what's Tuesday? Hold on, let me go to it. Mark my words. Hold on. Mark my words. This episode will be posted August 18th. And the next one going to be posted August 20th. Yeah. 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 We're back. Hi. Yes. BBs. The group chat is currently back open.